The security guard was about to drive away the homeless man in front of him, but the man looked around and suddenly pulled out a weapon. Seeing the armored car approaching, the man revealed a full set of gear. He lifted the pre-prepared magnetic bombs and charged toward the armored car while everyone watched in shock.
It's an attack! Move it! Go, go, go!
Fortunately, only the front vehicle was blown up. The driver carrying the original documents slammed the gas pedal and escaped the fire, but he did not go far. He deliberately stopped the car by the roadside. Before the agents could urge him to leave, he pulled out a hidden weapon from under the seat. Fortunately, the agents reacted in time. They killed the traitor, but their captain was shot and critically wounded. With his last strength, he signaled his subordinate to protect the important documents on his chest. Jack calmly took the items. He quickly pulled the pin from a smoke grenade, chambered a bullet, and risked the gunfire to open the car door and throw the smoke grenade. Taking advantage of the killer's vision being blocked, Jack jumped out of the car, dodged the attacker's gunfire, and disappeared into the chaos. When the attackers rushed to open the car door, there was no one inside. The target component had vanished. Afterwards, Jack, who had escaped, immediately contacted the mission commander, General Marshall. He reported the annihilation of the team and that he was the only survivor. He also informed the general that he had taken custody of the component. The general then gave him a string of mysterious codes, ordering Jack and all surviving agents to go to a safe house in the city and wait. Jack was confused. He carried something very important. Why should he go to a safe house instead of returning to headquarters? The general gave no explanation. He only gave an address and told Jack to go immediately, and warned him not to trust anyone. Jack knew the thing he protected was extremely important, so he immediately followed the general's instructions to the safe house. The general also contacted Anderson, the manager of the Los Angeles safe house, and told him to prepare to receive 3 agents. Everything proceeded according to plan. At that moment, Jack arrived downstairs at the safe house. He gave the general's code. Coincidentally, another agent arrived with injured colleagues. Seeing them were the 3 agents mentioned by the general, Anderson let them in. While they treated the injured, the bell downstairs rang again. This surprised everyone.
Authorization.
Tango, Charlie, Romeo 5.
Key code?
Washington.
The visitor somehow knew the safe house code. After a brief hesitation, Anderson let them in, but as the door was not fully closed, a mysterious foot blocked it.
Hands in the air. Whoa, whoa, no, don't move. Don't move.
I'm Anderson. I'm the housekeeper here.
I just almost got my ass blown apart.
Lower your gun.
When the tension peaked, the mysterious man appeared behind them. He was Holden from the CIA headquarters. Holden's presence eased the tension. The person caught in the middle was Sorrow from Homeland Security. The 5 of them briefly introduced themselves. Holden was the highest ranking among them. He was also Anderson's superior, so he temporarily took command of the safe house. However, the item Jack protected was a matter of national absolute secrecy. He remained highly cautious of everyone. The situation stabilized for now. Jack asked for a secure phone line. Anderson immediately took him to a room nearby. To protect the secret he carried, Jack decisively sent Anderson away and connected with the general alone. The general repeatedly reminded him to keep it secret. They had already formed a small team to investigate the attack. He would send people to get Jack soon. After the call, Jack took the item from his chest and looked at it. He knew this small object could shake the entire world order, so he could not let the others around him know it existed. Then he took a deep breath and returned to the crowd. But the general called again. This time he wanted to speak to the safe house manager, Anderson. Anderson reported the situation of the agents inside. Then the general ordered everyone to stay put and called Langley to take the phone. He was the highest-ranking field agent. Some things had to be explained personally, but as soon as Langley answered, the power in the safe house suddenly went out. The backup generator lit the emergency lights. Someone had remotely locked the house from outside. The heavy blast doors automatically locked. The only exit was blocked. Irwin tried to call for help, but even the signal was blocked. Clearly the attackers were prepared. They had become trapped animals, and the situation was worse than they expected. Langley finally spoke, revealing the general's warning.
They think we're the enemy.
What the fuck does that mean?
Command traced the detonator signal from today's attacks to here. They think one of us is the bomber.
The command suspected that one of them was a traitor, so they forced them to gather in the safe house. Now they could only leave safely by catching the traitor.